Hello and welcome to Module 4 of Power BI. In this module, we shall be discussing data preparation and transformation using Power Query. By way of introduction, why data preparation matters. The objective is to learn how to clean, transform, and prepare data for analysis using Power Query. The reality is that data collected from different sources is rarely perfect. It contains error, missing value, duplicate, and inconsistent formats. Before data can be effectively analyzed, it must be clean and organized. Power Query is the Power BI powerful tool used for data preparation and transformation. What this module covers is introduction to Power Query Editor, data cleaning and quality improvement techniques, data transformation and formatting method, merging and appending queries, as well as query optimization and best practice. By the end of this module, you will transform raw data into accurate, structured, and analysis-ready information. What is Power Query Editor? It is the inbuilt data preparation and transformation tool in Power BI. It enables users to connect data source, clean and transform raw data, and prepare data sets for analysis and reporting. How to access Power Query Editor? Open your Power BI desktop, navigate to the Home tab, click Transform Data, then the Power Query Editor window will open. The Power Query workflow is from the data source down to your Power Query Editor. Now move to Data Model. You now produce report and dashboard. The main component of your Power Query Editor include ribbon that contains command for data transformation and management. We have query pane that displays all available queries and data sets. We have data preview pane that shows a preview of the selected data set. We have query setting pane which contains query properties and the applies steps section where all transformations are recorded. The key insight here is that every transformation you apply in Power Query is recorded as a step, making your data preparation process repeatable and automated. As you can see on the screen, this is a display of Power Query Editor. Now let us look at common tasks performed in Power Query Editor. Power Query allows users to perform a wide range of data preparation tasks without writing any code. It can be used for data cleaning tasks, which entails removing duplicated records, handling missing value, correcting errors and inconsistencies, as well as trimming extra space for text. It can be used for data transformation tasks, which entails changing data type, filtering rows to focus on relevant data, sorting data in ascending or descending order, as well as renaming columns with meaningful labels. Now, it can be used for data reshaping tasks, which entails splitting columns, merging columns, creating custom columns with calculation, as well as grouping and aggregating data. Now, we have data integration task, which entails merging queries and appending queries. Benefit of Power Query Editor include it improves data quality and accuracy. It saves time through automation of repeated tests. It simplifies complex data preparation. It also supports multiple data sources and reduces manual data processing error. Having known that, let us now look at data cleaning, which entails identifying common data quality issues. Data quality is one of the most important factors in business intelligence. Even advanced reports can produce misleading results if the underlying data is inaccurate. Common data quality issues include 1. Duplicate record. Here, same information appears multiple times within a data set. Solution: use remove duplicate features to remove unwanted data. Now we have another issue, which is missing value. Here, information is absent from one or more fields. The impact is that incomplete analysis reporting inaccuracy. Solution: replace with the default value. Now we have inconsistent data format. Here, the same type of data stored in different formats within the same column. We have incorrect data type. Here, column assign the wrong data type. Now we have typographical errors. Here, spelling mistake from manual data entry. Instead of writing Lagos, someone may manually input Logso. The solution here is that use replace value to correct the inconsistency. Having known that, let us look at data cleaning techniques in your Power Query editor. The techniques include: one, removing duplicated records. Here, select the column that define the uniqueness, then navigate to the home tab, then go to the remove row, then click remove duplicate. The benefit here is that it helps to improve accuracy and prevent double counting. Now, when you are handling missing value, the null value, here replace null value, replace blank with 0 for numbers, unknown for text, and then or average value for statistical data set. Now, when you want to remove row, delete row with missing information when the missing data is critical and cannot be estimated. Now we have fill up and fill down, which populate missing value using neighboring records. It is useful for hierarchical or sequential data. Now, in terms of standardizing data format, convert text to uppercase or lowercase for consistency. Format date using a single and standardized format, then standardize currency and number format. Then when correcting data types, convert text to whole number or decimal number for calculation. Then convert text to date for time-based analysis. Benefits include it enables accurate calculation and improve performances. Then when trimming and cleaning text, in terms of trim, remove leading and trailing space. In terms of clean, remove non-printable character. Example, product A becomes product A in parentheses, in apostrophe. So remove non-printable character. The benefit is that it improves consistency and matching accuracy. Now let us look at data profiling. That is understanding your data quality. Power Query provides data profiling tools that help you understand the quality of your data before you begin cleaning. How to enable data profiling in Power Query editor? In Power Query editor, go to the View tab, then check column quality, column distribution, and column profile. The three component profiling features include: one, column quality, which shows the percentage of valid entries, errors, and empty value. This gives you an instant snapshot of which column needs attention. Now we have column distribution, which shows the frequency of value within each column. It helps to identify duplicates, outliers, and unexpected value. Now we have column profile that provide detailed statistics about a selected column, including minimum and maximum value, distinct value count, unique value count, and value frequency distribution. Benefit of data profiling include it helps to identify issue quickly without manually scrolling through thousands of rows. It focuses on cleaning effort on the column that need it most. It finally validates that cleaning steps have improved quality. The key insight here is that always profile your data before cleaning. Know what problem is it before you can fix them. Having known that, let us look at data transformation method. Method of transformation of your data include: data transformation modify data from its original format into a format suitable for analysis. We have filtering data. Here, remove unnecessary record. Display only relevant information. Example, display sales record for specific region or product category. Apply filters early in the process to reduce processing load. In terms of sorting data, arrange your data in either ascending or descending order. Example, sort cells amount from highest to lowest to identify top performances. In terms of changing data type, convert data into appropriate formats. Common types include text, whole number, decimal number, date, time, currency. The benefit is that it enables accurate calculation and visualization. Then in terms of splitting columns, divide a column into multiple columns based on your delimiters. Example, split full name into first name and last name. Common delimiters include comma, space, and semicolon. In terms of merging your column, combine multiple columns into a single column. Example, merge city and state into full address. Specify a separator using either comma, column, or dash between combined value. Then in terms of creating custom columns, generate new column based on calculation or formulas. Example, your total sales will now be equals to quantity multiplied by unit price. Use the add custom column feature in your Power Query. Having known that, let us now look at grouping and aggregating data. Grouping data, which summarize data into categories and perform aggregation on group value. Common aggregation function includes the sum, average, count, minimum, and maximum. Example use case: raw data containing individual sales transaction. Group it by product category and aggregate sum of sales to see the total revenue by the category. Now, data formatting techniques include formatting ensure consistency and improve readability. So the techniques include standardize your date format, apply currency format with appropriate symbol, convert your data to proper case, remove extra space using trim, then rename column with meaningful and business-friendly labels. Benefit of data transformation and formatting include: one, it helps to improve data consistency across multiple sources. It enhances report accuracy and reliability. It simplifies analysis by structuring data logically, as well create data set that work seamlessly with Power BI visualization. Having known that, let us now look at merging queries, that is combining related tables. What is merging queries? It combines data from two or more tables based on common field, that is the key column, which is similar to database joint. How merging works: table 1 may show customer ID plus sales amount. Then table 2 may show customer ID plus customer name. Now after merging on customer ID, it now becomes customer ID plus customer name and the sales. Now common join types in Power Query include: 1, inner join. Here it return only row where there is a match in both tables. It is best when you need only record that exist in both sources. Now we have left outer join that return all rows from the first left table, matching rows from the second table. It is best when you want to preserve all records from your primary tables. Now we have right outer joint that return all rows from the second right table and matching row from the first table. Now we have full outer joint which return all rows from both tables, matching where possible. It is best for comprehensive data reconciliation. When to use merging: 1, when combining customer data with sales transaction, when linking product information with inventory, when joining employee data with department information, and when enriching a data set with additional attributes from another source. As you can see, let us look at appending query, that is stacking similar data. What is appending query? It combines rows from two or more tables with identical or similar structure into a single table. That is, now rows are stacked vertically. How appending works: table 1 may show January sales, that is product A 2000, product B 3000. Then table 2 may show February sales, product A 2005, then product B 3005. After appending, the 4 row will now show all January and February records stacked together. Requirement for appending: the table must have the same number of columns. The column should be in the same order. Then the column name and data type should match. When to use appending: appending may be used when combining monthly sales file into a single annual file, when consolidating branch or regional report, when merging data sets collected over different time periods, and when tackling survey results from multiple waves of data collection. As you can see, we have merge versus appending key differences. Consideration: uh, when you want to combine the column side in terms of margin, the column must be side by side. Then in terms of appending queries, the rows are stacked vertically. The requirement common key here: margin requires common key, but appending does not require common key. The purpose of merging is to join related table, whereas the purpose of appending is to combine similar table. Example of merging is customer plus sales data. Then in terms of appending, example is February and the January and February sales file are append. The key insight here is that use merge to add new column from related tables. Then use append to add new row from similar tables. Now let us look at query optimization, that is improving performance. What is query optimization? It is the process of improving the efficiency of data preparation to reduce refresh time, improve performance, and ensure smooth report operation. The key optimization techniques include remove unnecessary column, as we said earlier, filter data early, use correct data type, minimize complex transformation, use query folding where possible. Now, common optimization mistake to avoid. Mistake number one, importing entire table when only few columns are needed, applying transformation in an inefficient order, using incorrect data type that force conversion during every query, creating overly complex queries that are hard to debug or maintain, and ignoring performance testing on large data sets. Now, Power Query best practice include use meaningful names, document transformation step, organize query logically, remove duplicate and unused query, test data regularly, set up query dependency. Some of the benefits of query optimization and best practice include it facilitates faster data refresh time, improve report performance and responsiveness, better user experience. It reduces system resources usage, easier maintenance and scalability. It supports cleaner, more understandable queries. In conclusion, your data preparation foundation, you have now learned how to use Power Query to transform raw data into accurate, structured, and analysis-ready information, which is a critical foundation for successful Power BI development. What you have learned in this module include Power Query Editor, data cleaning, data profiling, data transformation, grouping and aggregation, merging queries, appending queries, query optimization, and best practice. The key takeaway here is that even the most advanced report and dashboard will produce misleading results if the underlying data is inaccurate, incomplete, or inconsistent. Power Query is the tool that ensures that your data is trustworthy. Next step, with your data now clean, transformed, and structured, you are ready to move to data modeling, where you will create relationship between tables and build the foundation for advanced analysis and reporting. Clean data is the foundation of trusted insight. Master the Power Query, master your data. Thank you and have a nice day.